What if the biggest brands in the world didn't start with confidence, but with doubt, debt, and a lot of sleepless nights? Nike, the global giant, didn't begin with a master plan. It began with a confused 24-year-old, a $50 loan from his dad, and one simple idea. I think I can sell better running shoes. This is Shoe Dog, the raw, honest story of how Nike was really built. Shoe Dog is the memoir of Phil Knight, founder of Nike. But this isn't a "look how successful I am" story. It's a behind-the-scenes look at the chaos, fear, mistakes, and near failures that shaped one of the most iconic companies in history. If you've ever dreamed of starting something, or wondered if you're cut out for entrepreneurship, this book hits home. Lesson 1. You don't need the full plan. Just the first step, Phil Knight didn't know how Nike would end. He just knew what came next. He traveled to Japan, convinced a shoe factory to give him distribution rights, and started selling shoes out of his car. No business degree strategy, no 10-year roadmap, just motion. Real-life lesson. Most people never start because they're waiting for clarity. Shoe Dog teaches this. Clarity comes from movement, not thinking. Lesson 2. Entrepreneurship is long periods of stress, not instant wins. Nike was almost bankrupt, constantly. Cash flow problems, bank pressure, suppliers threatening to cut them off, competitors copying them. From the outside, Nike looked successful. On the inside, it felt like survival mode every single year. Relatable truth: if your business feels messy, stressful, and uncertain, you're not failing, you're building. Lesson 3. Build with people who believe. Not just employees. Nike wasn't built by Phil Knight alone. It was built by a weird, loyal, obsessed group of runners, designers, and dreamers who believed in the mission. They weren't there for the money, because there was barely any. They stayed because they cared. Business lesson: culture beats strategy. People who believe will outwork people who are just hired. Lesson 4. Your brand is a feeling, not a product. Nike didn't win because of shoes alone. They won because they stood for something. Athletes, effort, pushing limits, self-belief. Nike didn't say, "Buy our shoe." They said, "Just do it." Key insight: the strongest brands sell identity, not features. Lesson 5. Fear never goes away. You learn to run with it. Even after success, Phil Knight admitted he still felt fear. Fear of losing it all. Fear of making the wrong decision. Fear of not being enough. The difference? He didn't let fear decide for him. Entrepreneur mindset. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to act anyway. Shoe Dog destroys the myth that successful founders are always confident, fearless, and sure. Phil Knight was unsure, anxious, often overwhelmed, but he kept going. The real lesson of this book is simple and powerful. Great things are built by people who don't quit, not people who have it all figured out. If you're building something right now and doubting yourself, this book is your reminder that doubt is part of the journey. If this story inspired you, hit like and subscribe for more founder stories and business lessons. Comment below. What idea are you afraid to start, but can't stop thinking about? And remember, the journey always starts messy. Just do it.